The story we have today is called Friends, written and illustrated by Helmi Hein. Friends. Look at their friends here together. Charlie Rooster, Fat Percy, and Johnny Mouse. And they're on their way into the barn. Every morning when Charlie Rooster strutted into the barn to wake the other animals, Johnny Mouse and Fat Percy went with him to help. Good friends always stick together, they said. And when this job was done, they wheeled their bicycle out of the barn and set off for their morning ride. Look at how they're waking up all of the other animals. They could ride their bike down the roughest paths and up the steepest cliffs. No curve was too sharp for them and their bicycle, and no puddle was too deep to stop them. Ooh, the goats really had to get out of the way. One day they played a game of hide and seek by the village pond. I think Charlie Rooster found a great place to hide. Can you find him? There he is with the ducks. And there's Johnny Mouse. He's almost the same color as the stone wheel. Do you see Percy? If you look very closely, right here, you'll see a part of his tail. While Johnny Mouse was hiding, he discovered an old boat lying in the tall grass. He showed his friends, and they decided to play pirates. Good friends always decide things together, they said. Johnny Mouse took the tiller. Charlie Rooster opened up his wings to make a sail, and Fat Percy plugged the hole in the side of the boat by sitting on it. Off they go. They sailed out on the open water, and as the day went on, they felt very brave and bold. They conquered the village pond. Watch out, they say, here we come. But hunger finally sent them back to shore. First they tried to catch a fish, but their stomachs rumbled so loudly that they frightened all of the fish away. And look how they're fishing. They're using Johnny Mouse's tail. Then they went looking for cherries. They shared them, some for Johnny Mouse, some for Charlie Rooster, and twice as many for Fat Percy. Look how they worked together to be able to get the cherries. Johnny Mouse didn't mind, but Charlie Rooster complained. He said it was unfair that Percy had so many cherries. So they gave him the cherry stones. Friends are always fair, they said. Well, they ate so many cherries that they all got tummy aches, and they had to sit down for a while and rest before they started back home. As the evening fell and the shadows grew longer, they bicycled all the way home. And look how they worked together to make the bicycle go. That's what friends do. Behind the hen house near the water barrel, they swore to be friends forever. Good friends always stick together, they said. There they are planning. They decided to spend the night in Johnny Mouse's house. Oh, but Charlie Rooster got stuck in the doorway. He's a little bit too big, eh? And then Fat Percy invited them to spend the night with him. But Johnny Mouse said he did not want to sleep in a pigsty. Finally, Charlie Rooster suggested sleeping in the hen house. They tried to rest on the perch high above the ground, but it broke. So sadly, they said good night to each other and went to their own beds. Sometimes good friends can't be together, they said. But that night, they dreamed about each other the way true friends do. Oh, what a wonderful way to be together, isn't it? Right now, boys and girls, we can't really be with our friends much either, but we can dream about them, can't we? And there are some other ways. Can you think of some ways that you can be together with your friends? How do you do it? Do you make a telephone call? Do you send them pictures? And especially, you can dream about them. The end.